Okay guys, so G3, this one's a little tough, but it's got a good mount escape in it. And we've been working toe holds, so it's got that in there. And it's a great way, this is how Damian Maya beats everyone up. If you guys have been watching Damian Maya. He does it obviously he's way better than me at this, but you're gonna start in Z guard, right? And we're gonna act like we're gonna go for a toe hold, so I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm going for your foot. I'm gonna rip your foot off if you don't move it. So when she moves it, I'm just gonna fall right in. And now I'm in twister side control, right? Which is a great spot. I don't wanna leave my leg out here or anything like that so she can wrap it up in a lockdown, but I've pretty much taken her lockdown away from her. She really doesn't have anything with her lockdown on this side, right? So main thing is keeping your bottom knee tight to her hip so she doesn't bring her back leg up. And now all I'm gonna do is just walk my foot up and try to pass this guard. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my right hand, the one on top, I'm gonna grab her top leg and open her guard like this, just here. And then I'm gonna kick my leg out and around, boom. And then I'm gonna push her legs away. That makes sense? So now I'm in twister side control. My butt's not on the mat, I'm up off the floor. She's gonna bring her knees in so I can't mount. Like if she was just chilling here, I could just mount however I wanted. But she's gonna bring her knees in, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my toes, sneak it through, and then mount. And then what I'm gonna do, this is the hard part that people have a struggle. This guy has to meet me in the right spot. So I want the guy on top to understand that they could wrap this head and keep that arm if they wanted. Like if I mounted like this is what I would want. You put gift wraps in. So what she's gonna do, so like you wouldn't mount from twister side control and then do this, right? You wouldn't mount and then do this. You're giving up that underhook. This underhook here, it's the same, it's pretty important. So it's the same thing when you're turning this way. So when you tiptoe mount, you want to get a good rep at scooping that arm. That's that same underhook. But she's gonna swim her arm through and meet me. We call this at the foreman. Okay, so this is at the heart of all my mount escapes. Most of them. She's got her top forearm across my hip, blocking my shifted mount, and she's got her bottom elbow inside my knee. Okay? And she's on her side. She's staying small. This is helping me, keep me from shifting, but it's also keeping my legs low. If she lets me mount up here, then this escape won't work, right? She's got to keep my legs by her legs. So she's using her frames here to keep my hips down and low. Okay, so she's going to take her top foot now. She's going to go over her bottom leg and then scoop. You're going to do ALCATRAZ, right? So you're going underneath. See how she goes over her leg, under mine? She's going to elevate. She could use her elbow to help. Sometimes the foot, she could use her elbow to help, and then she threads her lockdown in all the way onto her other side. And I'm going to put that overhook in right here. Okay? It's a pretty tough movement, but at this one, that's how a lot of us get our lockdowns back. You mount us, we get our lockdown, right? I'm gonna take this overhook, I'm gonna turn it into a jap necktie. So I'm gonna lift her head up and shoot my wrist through. Then I'm gonna slap the backhand the back of her head and then put a grip together right here. Tuck this in, okay? We're gonna just use this to slice through. So now that I got a good jap necktie on this head, I'm gonna slice my knee through this lockdown, boom, pick her head up, cinch this tighter, and hit a DARCE. Okay, and then we could tap her here, but then what she's gonna get a rep at doing, her arm that I have in the DARCE is gonna grab the inside of her thigh. She's gonna drop her left shoulder to the mat and shoot her right hand up straight. And now there's really no DARCE anymore. I'm gonna try to tip you over here a little bit. She's gotta be heavy on this arm. She's just outlasting me. There's no DARCE here. So like, I can't really keep my grip, you know what I mean? She's got weight on this, her arm's straight in her thigh, and this arm's just here, and she's just gonna wait it out. We call this MALIBU beams. From here, she's just gonna wait it out until I make a decision to switch to a guillotine, right? I could come up for a guillotine and she's just gonna back out. So I go here, boom, and she's out. You understand? So all you're doing is just, it's not like some DARCE defense where you're gonna flip it, but it's a safe spot you can kind of stick to until it's time to get out. You know what I mean? Until they make an adjustment, then you get out, okay? So that's a lot of stuff. Let's do that one more time, right? So this first part's pretty easy. You're in Z guard. We're gonna want that toe hold. Like, yo, I'm gonna hit that toe, boom, right in, okay? From here, I scooch up a little bit, bottom knee's tight to her hip, grab that top foot, open her up, boom, kick free, twist her side control. She's got her knees in, so I'm gonna grab my top foot and tiptoe now. I'm also gonna scoop her arm. She's gonna bring her elbows underneath my belly, meet me at the foreman. So now we're in the mount here. Just keeping my legs low. If I'm trying to climb up, I can't. My forearms are in the way. Bottom leg straight, top leg comes over, elevate, lock down, double underhooks. I put my overhook in. We're gonna shoot that jap necktie, boom, knee slice, boom, cinch a DARCE. After the DARCE, she's gonna drop her left shoulder to the mat, hand inside, look what that does to that DARCE. I like it. Can't really do it, man. Boom, she's out. You understand? Like, you're just waiting for them to make a switch, and you're out. Does that make sense? You guys can't really respond to me. So, We're just gonna keep going, right? One more time all the way through. This is what it will look like. I'm getting more scared than I told. That's G3.
Can you do it one last time?
One last time.